Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. So, my purples are backed up. They're full. Benner and Togi were playing all night long, and literally my production was that great that basically it all filled up. So where was that? That was over here somewhere. Here it is. So we got a 9.6k chest here. I finished researching some of the upgrade stuff, which wasn't really a lot. There was a couple of things I did that I did the Corvex one. That's right. I did the Corvex enrichment, the mining productivity, the break force stuff, and then I did the new modular upgrades. We got the logistics 3 with the new blue belts. I haven't done anything there yet. We did the automation 3. Got the effect transmission, which is beacons. Basically, they're AoE. And they have 8 module slots, at least in this version, but you can only have one basically affecting machine. If you have multiples, they'll actually cause them to stop working. We got the nuclear fuel processing, things like that. So just some of the basics anyways. We have 2 more things we can research, and I think that's pretty much it. So we got the big mining drill and the coal liquefaction. So you take coal itself, so you take coal, heavy oil, and then steam, and then you create actual more heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum out of it. So that's pretty cool. So let's start research on that. We'll do the research on the big one, and that's it. We're done. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do the gold research. Before we begin, I was running out of oil like crazy last night, and so literally this is our new upgrade. Literally, it could have been a couple less than this, but it was so ridiculous on how much petroleum we use. Basically, I built all this for for that usage, and I also went ahead and upgraded this. I think I added 2 more to these guys, if I recall. Maybe it was 1. I think it was 2 more on there. This was what we were running lowest on, though. This is the sulfur itself, so I thought, okay, we need an upgrade for sure. So anyways, everything's good here right now. Obviously, we're going to get low on oil over here eventually. I don't know what it's at right now. So it's 1261, so still doing good. But I will have to do a new outpost on that eventually once it gets lower, because obviously it'll get down to, a low yield like that where it's 2 a second. But then we can use the overclockers. I also cleared out some biters in this area, and I made it up to the iron up here. And I got it protected, walled off, and that's working really great. And I'll end up getting the copper and iron over here as well. There's copper here, so it's a good little spot because there's a lot of good resources on the way. So I'm really happy with that. Even got more oil up there, more coal, lots of coal there. So I'm happy about that. It took a while to clear through that. It's kind of annoying. Basically, I tried using laser turrets and bringing them in. I used them, like, they were good compared to, say, regular turrets when it came to fighting the mobs. I don't throw them in the middle of the base or anything, but basically I leave them outside the base and then, power it up. So I just bring the large, what do you call these ones? The big electric poles. I bring them partially to the enemy base, and then I place the turrets around it, the electric turrets. Actually, I was using these guys here, the substations, and that seemed to work anyway. So, and then basically tank running around in circles, poison capsules, and then I use the tank itself and shoot the AoE explosives, and it seemed to help. So, still takes a bloody long time, especially with too much of the biters. But hey, we'll get artillery in the near future, so we'll be able to kick some new ass. So the last thing we can research is the big mining drill. It's very expensive, but the idea of this is it's got a larger mining area. It creates a little bit of pollution. Mining speed is 1 a second. So I think it's faster because larger increased range and speed. Yeah, I think the regular one is 0.5. So it is faster. But it's kind of, I don't know. I might have use out of it. It just kind of seems a little ugly on the sense that it's the way it is, but it's all good. So let's see what we need for the gold research. So we need processing units. Check, done. We need flying robot frames. So we have part of that done, thankfully. That was the electric engine. So we have that done. All we need to do is get the battery and steel and all that set up, which is not too bad. I wonder if there's a way, I'm going to look up something. I wonder if there's a way to do recipe book, but on an icon and then just automatically save it. I'm going to see. Okay, so that is awesome. I just literally asked, like, is there a way to, maybe add a feature where you can automatically pin, hit another hotkey to have an item pin for you with recipe book? And literally before I got back in the game to play, the developer replied and said, unfortunately, there's just no hook right now in the game. It's something he obviously wants, but obviously you can't do that if, you can't do it, obviously, right? But anyways, I love this book anyways. I should use it more often, right? So we go here, and how do I do this? I hit robot frame. I hit this button, right? No, there you go. It's called the Open Quick Reference Manual. Yeah, so you can use this and see what we need. But anyways, so it's a cool thing. I should use it more. I've had it since the beginning on this server. Just never bothered using it, unfortunately. So it's like, naughty me, naughty. But anyways, we got those researches. That's it. So that is it for gold research. Or sorry, holy crap, purple research. Please tell me there's more purple. Oh, there is later on. Okay. You mix it in with other. I'm like, that would suck if you never use purple again, because I kind of went over the top with purple, obviously. So, so let's do this. Circuits, electric motors, batteries, and steel. Okay, so we're going to clear out an area for that. Here's a good spot here for that. Maybe I'll do it over here. So let me clear this up. I'll just clean this up, and we'll be back here in a sec. Okay, so I cleaned up the area here, and got a nice little play area here. So flying robot frame. There's a website, by the way, called Factorio Lab. It's on GitHub.io. So you can take your, they actually have space exploration built into it. So we're doing flying robot frame, which I think that's vanilla anyways, nothing special there. But if I click that, I can say, oh, if I want 30 of them a minute, which is probably overkill, let's just say even 10 of them a minute for the sake of this, right? You need 4.5 factories for the assembly one of the actual robot frame itself. You need 2.7 batteries. You need 15 stone furnaces making copper plates. Like, it literally breaks it down into really crazy details. You would literally need 8.9, if you can believe this, electric engine assembly machine 2s running. Holy crap, 8.9 of the assembly machine 2s running engine units, which makes sense. But basically, it's a really good little detail. It gives you like kind of a lot of detail on each of the things, so pretty cool on there. So let's go ahead and let's pretend we're trying to aim for 30. I won't build. Okay, I'm not building that many yet. So let's do 8 of these for now. So let's go over here. We always like to build a little further over here for our bus future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are going to be all the robot frames. These will take a whole bloody long time too. 20 seconds too to craft. That's why these guys are pretty expensive. It's the time it takes to craft that takes all the good stuff here. So we're going to go ahead and which one are these? Which one do you require a lot of? 4, 4, 4. Oh, all of it's 4, 4, 4. Okay. So let's do it like this then. We'll do both on both sides. At that crafting speed, you'd be more than enough to do long arm inserters, but I'm thinking, meh. You know what? Actually, screw it. I'll do it on all one side. Screw it. I wanted to. There you go. And there you go. Let's go ahead and grab you, and then we'll grab you guys down here. Okay, and then we're gonna break these up at one point here. Oh, there you go. I guess we could do it that way. Somewhere down here, we're gonna have to separate these, right? We'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our electronic circuits, batteries, engines, everything. So batteries are up here, and then you got steel up here too already. So those are pretty easy to grab. So we'll do those two over here then. So let's go ahead and let's do that. So let's do this for steel. You can be. I forgot I could do it kind of close like that. Anyways, so you can be the steel one. Hey, don't be a butt. Okay, so we can do from here. There you go. And then steel is, yeah, right over there. Okay. So. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, why am I'm just doing bad there. There you go. And then I guess I'll do it. Well, you can do it in here, but I think I'm gonna actually do it here. I know, because I might need to get in there later. Screw it, we'll do it here. Sometimes I like to be a bit of a smarty-ass and get what I can out of there. There you go. So our steel is now done. Okay, and then we're going to do batteries. Now, you could share the lanes here, so I could, like, do some silly thing here, do half, and then... But I feel like that'd be too dirty. Like, that'd be a bad idea, so I won't attempt that, but... obviously, it is an option I could consider if I really wanted to, but I don't think I would like that. Oh, and by the way, those are shooting down like crazy. So if that meteor hit, it would have actually hit in here. It was just one, but that would have obviously broken some of those machines, done damage. I'd have had to clean and fix that, but thankfully, one of these guys took it out. Oh, this one here, actually. And it took one shot to do it, so it was great. And it says 7 of the 8 structures are ready. Now, by the way, this command here, alerts, so /alert space disable space turret _ fire, turns off basically alert type fire already disabled. Basically, it turns off alert. So when I have a lot of pollution, I actually had some biters here. I got rid of them. But basically, when this is running at a little bit more of a peak here, the biters are going to come and attack. So you can see these already have kills here. This one, there was a nest sitting here, so that's one of the reasons why I did that. But I kind of got tired of getting all those alerts just for firing. I don't care if they fire or not. It was more if they get damaged, then of course I want to see those alerts. So that doesn't affect anything that gets damaged. Like if something gets damaged, I'll still get the alerts for it, but I won't get spammed on those yellow alerts over and over just saying a turret is firing. Now, what would be cool, and I'm kind of sad it never came into this game, is if they had an entire alert panel here. It'd be funny if they had, and I just never noticed it. No, but wouldn't it be cool if there was an actual interface where it was all your alerts and it has like a list, like a, you know, like you're playing like an X4 kind of game, a 4X game, I think they say, not X4. X4 Foundations, that's a good example. It's a 4X game, but where it would actually show you like all your history of alerts and stuff like that. I'll have to look. Maybe there's a mod out there, to be fair, because that data might be easily obtainable, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we got steel and batteries now. We gotta get circuits, and then we got to get those engines, which the engines might be a pain in the ass. Let's see where those engines are first before we work on that. So the electric engines. Oh, you know what? Did we bring the electric engines on this side, actually? Ah, here's the electric engines here. Electric engines might be a little easier than I thought then. So, electric engines come right here for now. So, I won't even bother bringing it over. I'm going to bring it up like here. Since we brought these stuff really far back anyways, let's do it that way. Just to be silly. And I have these buffered too, and I'll take out of the buffer now. I can always increase that if I need to later. But basically, I have a lot of those for handcrafting purposes. You know, like, oh, you know, my armor and exoskeleton stuff and whatever I need, right? So there you go. I really should start using my hotbar more. I know I keep saying that, but it just, you have to admit the inventory is so easy to open up anyways. It's not so hard, but and I use Q on most of the stuff, so it's not really like, oh, but you could be so much efficient. It's like, well, I'm kind of already a wee bit efficient just for the fact that I do it another way anyway. So I can do this, and then we can do this. There you go. So I'll go on that side, and then this will be for circuits. Now, I should probably, to be fair, split this open a bit. So we do that so we don't have to have two. We end up having problems when we do that. Too many off times. So, okay, so I guess we have this to follow. That kind of makes it easier. And then this is a pain in the ass. Can I actually jump this far? No. So I'm going to have to go like this. Oh. See, this is exactly the problem. Like, this works out for this one at least, but this is where I, you know, having them too close can actually become beneficial. Okay, so we go up here. And then obviously we jump from you to here. And then we can fill these guys in here. Okay. And that will get us everything we needed for those robot frames. Okay, and then we'll get our belts put here. And then we can, I'm low on the ones. I never did get the automation. You have to understand, you know, last night I spent a lot of my time basically getting the oil balanced over here. And then I think I did this between episodes. I don't think I did this, yeah, I don't think this was here before, but I got another steel production. Oh, sorry, that's not steel production. I got a secondary steel production here. So I got 2 steel now running. Because steel's pretty damn slow, to be fair. And then I got my iron train stuff here. I might even double them eventually here, or triple them. Mostly because we do have 2 stations, but I am learning that my throughput might be required a little higher when I'm doing steel. I didn't realize how much steel you use, and this is only showing how much more steel you're going to use. Obviously, it's phenomenal, the amount of steel you use. And then you have these guys, right? These engine units, I think, use a bunch of steel too, right? Yeah, more steel, so... lots of iron, lots of steel used. Okay, and then there we go. Are you guys done then? I think so, yeah, they're running. Okay, we're good. So there we have it. Those are the robot frames, which then we can actually make robots out of them. How awesome is that? Okay, so we're good there. And let's hit Control, is it Control B? Or we have the bookmark here anyways. And then science, I guess. You can just look it up, right? I wonder what happens if I type in, oh, utility science. There you go. That way it's always there. And you can, like, favorite them, I think. Oh, yeah, favorite it. I don't know where that goes if you favorite them, to be fair. It probably goes back to where it was, right? So I'm not sure how that works. Keep open, settings, history. Oh, you get history. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know there was a history, to be honest. But anyways, utility science, you just gotta click them, right? So anyways, we got the processing units. So low density structure, obviously, is our last one we want here. So ingredients, product of, unlocked by. Okay, low density structure. There's 2 versions of it. Okay, we're definitely not making that one. So we're doing this one here. And then we're putting it up here now? Yeah. Okay, so we need glass, copper, steel, and plastic, and it takes 20 seconds to make. Woo, that's a taxing one. So literally, if you're making, let's go back here. So if you're making, you get 5 of these out of this, by the way. 3 of them, too. Ooh, that's expensive. Oh, yeah, that's much more expensive than I thought. But you're getting 5 science out of this, by the way, so it's not as horrific. I'm going to need these anyways in the future, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might just do 8 for now anyways. But, yeah, we're gonna use more of those, so... your batteries are in the way, buddy. Like, hardcore in the way. Like, it's like somebody literally unpurposely sabotaged you and put the batteries there. Let's go like this. Let's go like this, and let's snip you guys. Now, if you want, if the batteries are being a pain in your ass, you can click them in here. Don't forget. There you go. Okay, so is this the same? I guess it is. It just looks off. And this is going to be the low density structure, which you're going to need a billion of these anyways. I'm pretty sure this is all for rocket stuff, but... for now, we're doing this as science. Scaling, this is the nice thing. We're doing a little bit now. Scaling is an off-camera thing, right? So, okay, so let's get our steel up here. Now, just be careful. It might steal the day. Okay. That wasn't me chuckling, by the way. That'd be so immature. And, I guess we'll go like this again. And, there you go. We can click that one there. Trying to be a little bit more. It's not even just being, oh, you're saving resources, whatever. It's not just that. It's more about the fact that now I have this huge gap here that's not used. It would have sat there, and it's just it feels a little bit more messy, I guess, when you can put more of it underground. I've seen people have bases where like 90% of it's underground belts. I can never do that. That would mentally destroy me, and yeah. I need to see what I'm doing. Now, if they had a system where you can, like, turn on all underground mode kind of thing, the thing is underground's all fake, right? It's calculated. I think, from my understanding, it's calculated a lot you know, from this strip to this strip versus this strip to this strip. It's a lot better calculation-wise. But that being said, I think they redid it. So literally, like, this entire belt here, the way it does is like the calculation only happens probably from here to the other end, like where it has like a splitter or any kind of weird interaction to it. I don't know how they do the math. There's all these blogs and information. I don't know if they give quite like all the details, but it's quite exciting on all the stuff they do with it. So there's that one done. What do we want next? Plastic can be an easy one. We can just ship it up here somewhere. Can I actually just be cheap and put it this way, maybe? Yeah, let's do that then. And then there is our plastics. Always the sad thing, though, it's not a big deal, but when you place stuff down, I picked up 8 plastics, you know, you always get mess out of that, unfortunately. It's just how it is, but it is the way of things. So there's the plastics done. Awesome. Okay, so we got steel and plastic. Now we just need to get the copper and the glass there. I guess you can click them like that. But yeah, the copper and glass. So glass we had coming up to a point. Is that actually glass there? I think that is. It looks like glass. Yeah, that's glass. So that's an easy one. And then copper itself, well, it's everywhere. So where are we going to get it? We're going to do the same thing. I guess it is pretty slow, so we might as well. Getting a little close to those guys, though. Meh, whatever. Okay. So we just need to get our 2 here and you here. So what can we do here? Let's go and see. Do you get over? Ah, you're so close, but not quite. Okay. And then we're going to need to get our other one over here. Might as well do it right in the same idea. There you go. Okay. So glass and copper. I feel spread out a bit too much, but whatever. It's all good. So, oops, wrong way again. And so copper is over here. So let's do copper first, I guess. Doesn't really matter which one we do. I got a bunch of these in my trash slot. I love my trash slots. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put you here. Woohoo! There we go. And our glass and copper are up and in there. Woohoo! I'm excited. Okay, so look at this. Okay, let's get you guys done now. We're kicking ass. I feel like the other purple science was a little bit more derpy. I mean, I was playing at like freaking 3 in the morning. That was probably bad on my part, but I feel like mentally I'm here more today. We're going to go this way again? Probably. I feel like that's what we're doing, so. Okay, and then we got the low-density maboppers here. That takes a million years to craft them. Actually, it'd be longer than 20 seconds. You're 0.75 crafting speed. So, yeah, they're what, like 25 seconds or something? I don't know. Do they actually say how long they take on here? They don't, do they? That'd be kind of cool if it told you that, but yeah, it would be a little longer, actually. And there you go, our first low-density structure. And then all we have to do is literally put this into... oh, not that one. See, this one's easier, actually, than the other one. So now we just need processing units, the flying robot frames, and the other guys. Awesome. So where are we going to do that? Where did we process the rest of these? It was down here, wasn't it? Oh, there it is. Oh, here it is, way back here. So here's the question. How do I do this? I think I'm going to be cheap and try to steal on this belt. I'm going to see what I can do about it, but I think what I would like to do is hijack this belt and use it again. I did half on here at least. Oh, that was smart. Maybe I won't need to hijack it then. I was a bit smarter on this. I'm just going to move this up here then. We ran out of belt. I don't want to use... Good, we have yellow belt. It's like, I don't want to be using a different one. It'll just OCD me out. And let's get a seal chest put in here. So I think I can do this then. Yes, actually, I can do this further out. Yeah, look at this. I can easily do this. Perfect. There you go. And we can drop our excess amount here. So I'll put a dedicated belt in, I guess. I was thinking I wouldn't bother, but I will. And then, yeah, and then you can come out over here, and then you can literally just smack into... Is that going to be a problem? No, I don't think so. No, we're good? Okay, so that'll go onto that belt, and then, yeah, that'll share. Perfect. Eventually, we're going to probably have to move all this. Actually, no, you might have to do the space ones in space itself. I don't know. But eventually, we probably end up moving it. But that should be good, actually. Yeah, we're good. So let's go ahead, and we'll go from here to here. And then... there you go. A little overcrowded here, but that's fine. We got the room here. Actually kind of nice when you can follow a pattern, right? So it's like, oh, we got one here already done, so. There you go. I might change it differently here now, but at least we got the start here. So let's just make sure this is all hooked up. And did we finish all this part too? I think so. Okay. And let's actually replace these so they're faster. Not that we didn't probably need it, but anyways. Okay. So we got this here. We're obviously building up here. Do I go across? I think I'll go in the back there still. Looks like we have the room to do it, so just seeing a good spot. I'll probably come across this messy. I don't know what the hell. Somebody on drugs yesterday there? What's going on? I think I'll just go like this, and I'm going to come across over here somewhere. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Oops, there you go. I think I'll just do something like this. There you go. And then I'll bring it up here. There you go. Oops. Oh, we're going to have to use an underground. Wow. Talk about failing on that one. There you go. Darn it. Another one. There you go. Okay. Who would put cliffs in my way? Okay. And then, yeah, we just keep bringing this all the way to the top. And the good news is we got clear sailing here. I've been removing turrets slowly anyways. We don't need that anymore, to be fair, so. There you go. And there we have it. Okay, we're good. So now we get to put all this stuff together. So how long does the purple take? Let's just check it out. Or sorry, these guys, 35. But look at that, it has 5 output. That's gonna be nice. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. These aren't gonna keep up anyways. Actually, 1, 2. We have 8 of them, right? So I guess, how do you do the math on that if you're doing it in your head? Or not in your head, but a calculator. 8 times 20, right? So that's 160. And then these guys take 3 of them, right? And it takes 35 seconds, was it? So 5 times 35. And then you can do what? Divided by Oh, I'm not really good at this, am I? 3, 3. Oh my gosh, that's pretty close, actually. Anyways, I'm going to do 5 for now. Gold. Boom, boom, boom. There we have it. And then, how do we want to bring it to it? Maybe from this way. We'll do it from the top, I guess. There you go. There's your output. And then let's get our inputs. There you go. So here's your low density one. Now, you should probably consider doing this like... You probably should still do it like this sort of style, like in the... I might actually put it down here, but you probably should still consider... There you go. Doing it this way, because if you ever double this belt, whatever. I mean, I think it'd be less derp happening, so... and that'll be good. So let's get our blue... Where's our blue guys coming in anyways? They're way up here, aren't they? Yeah, so let's get the blues up here. Let's get some of these guys in here. Helps so it's the right way. Okay, so where are the blues? There they are. Want to bring them over here? Sure. Okay, and then you're quite far away, aren't you guys? I could probably do it from here, though. Now, these guys, they're going to be a bit slow, too. I might have to increase them. I don't know what their speed is and all that from before, but more than likely I'll have to do some changes to them. Actually, we can just do... There you go. Okay, so the blues are done. And then all we need is the flying robot framey maboppers here. So that'll be an easy one. So these guys can just go right there. There we go. And we have it. And then all this crap that we have in our inventory, we can put some of these in here. What do I have? I actually might keep those now I think about it. The robot flying frames are going to be kind of useful anyways for robots for ourselves, so we can play around with those. Okay, so let's go ahead and power this puppy up, I guess. Oops, there you go. Oh, yeah, apparently that doesn't work because you need to also grab them from here. And you need to do it the other way. There you go. Herp derp. I love it. We did it, my friends. We did it. And obviously I put this too close, so if I want to expand this, I'm going to have to expand these out. I'm going to have to move this around. Not a big deal, but obviously just stating that probably not the world's, you know, best setup ever. So we can actually start making these two. They're a little expensive, but mostly for the fact that the electric engines, which, well, we have a whole bunch here, thankfully. And then, let's see here. So you got 15 of these you can make, and I have that all on me, right? So if I hit 15, that's 15 like that, right? Yeah. So if you want, you can see what's going to be the unbalance here. The blue circuits are already the... I'm already seeing the unbalance here. I think the blue circuits are going to be the ones that hit us the most here. But if you want, you can obviously fine-tune this and start, you know, placing in the gold ones at least and replacing that, but we'll just leave it for a bit and start watching. And that's kind of what I do. I fine-tune things. Like, oh, okay, I'll go over and add more blue circuits, or, you know, now we can upgrade it with these guys too. So I kind of want to see what's in these guys. So make these. So they have the 4 upgrade slots. Okay. And now, don't forget, we also unlocked the ability to do beacons. Now, the beacons themselves require concrete. Okay, that's not bad. And pretty much what we have already. And then you can make these modular upgrades. So these are not even that bad either. Batteries, processing, but you need 3 of the before, 3 again before. So the chaining of those kind of get a little on the messy side, but still, it's pretty nice. So there's our first gold coming down the line. So let's see what we have here. Concrete, that's what I wanted to grab. Here's some. I just wanted to grab a beacon for fun because it's been a long time since I touched beacons. So, and I had some. Where are you guys? Oh yeah, these guys. Oh yes, productivity. Oh yeah, because we have the thing automated. Oh, the speed modules. There you go. So if you want to go through the pane, you can do this. I'm actually not going to do it for here. I'm going to do it for the oil. So this is the effect. It's not even that big, but if you go to your oil, especially your dead oil, you put this around it, and then you fill it up with the modules. Obviously, you can crank up the speed. Now, keep in mind, in this pack, they have it so if you have more than one of these touching something, it will, like, you know, shut down, I guess. So keep that in mind, that you're not supposed to do it that way. So I'm just doing the level 2s for now, but you got... Basically, you want to cover as many as possible. So here you can cover 3. There you can't even cover them. So yeah, basically, you know, for example, this would be a good spot to place 1 at least. I think that's... Oh yeah, there's... Oh, they show white on them. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you put this here, you cover those. And then look at all the spots on there. So there you go. Boom. So... Basically, that's the speed it goes at, and it has a what speed to it now? It has a 2.8 second, 180%, yeah. So if you take all those out, it has a 60%, right? And that's just with level 2 speed modules. We could always put those, you know, give them even the better ones, obviously. But the power usage goes up quite a lot, too. So it does 414 kilowatts of power, where this was 198. I think it said 198, 90 kilowatts. So you go from 90 kilowatts to 198, and then obviously you go much more with these guys to 414 kilowatts. So almost half a megawatt for those 3, for 1 miner, sorry. So over a megawatt and a bit for 2 or 3. But anyways, that's the beacon, so I might use them from time to time. I might do the beacon automation, but I feel like that might be one of those off-camera ones just because they're a bit annoying. But it won't be for a while anyways, probably just because the processing units, they're... I'd have to expand the processing units, everything else too, right? So... But that was actually a pretty simple one, actually. That worked out really well. Maybe we can play around with robots, honestly, since we have those robot frames done. Whereabouts are robots these days? Probably in this area, actually. Yeah, here you go. Logistics and crafting. Oh, green circuits we're low on? What do these require? Oh, red circuits. I don't like the logistics ones. That's not what I usually like using anyways. It's the crafting ones for placing stuff for you. So you do your blueprints and you stamp them and they do it all for you. So that's kind of the reason I like those guys. I'm out of green circuits. Let's go get some. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get rid of this, by the way. I thought I hit the X. There you go. Oh, they layer, I guess. I guess you could probably move it around, too. It probably had multiple interfaces on top of each other. Okay, so where are those bastards? There they are. Am I doing 50 of them? I guess I'm doing 50. I wasn't planning to do that many, but it's just like, why not? We need some steel here. Okay. So that should be good. Yeah, and we'll get one of those robot ports made. So basically, these guys are great for repairing, blueprinting, you name it. So let's just place one and just show you what they do. So this here, the orange part is the logistics. So everything in that orange, basically they can connect to local chests and stuff for ingredients and materials and whatever. The green itself, and then of course within the yellow-orange area, is the buildable area. So all the way out to that green, it can basically build, repair, things like that. So if we go ahead and throw these robots in here, and then we go ahead and use like a chest here. So you have a storage chest or whatever. So let's do a storage chest. Let's be a jerk and destroy some stuff here. And then obviously you want to power this up somewhere. So we'll do it like that. There you go. So this will power up, and it takes a bit to power it up. But And they have a recharge rate, so the more of these, the more you can charge, blah, blah, blah. So let's say I just don't like my ground. I want to get rid of the foundation. What you can do is, oh, here we go, deconstruct, right? And you can say, I don't want this anymore. And those bots will flood out and actually start deconstructing your floor. So, early game, they're kind of slow. They're a bit painful, but I mean, I have 50 of them, so, you know, they obviously can do the job, but it isn't the best, right? It does take time. And when they run out of energy, they'll have to go charge, and they'll probably run out of energy all at the same time, all derpily as well, so it'll be painful. And then they'll just all be sitting there trying to charge up, so... And this is why, you know, you'd end up having probably... Yeah, there you go. See, all of them are now needing to charge up, but you only have 4 charging ports at a time. So now, obviously, you have to wait for a while for it to go through them. So it's cool, but it can get a little painful, obviously. And then you can also do the same thing, you know... here you go. So let's do this, but like shift, I think you hold shift down while doing this, and it cancels the deconstruction order. And then you could do the same thing again here, but this time I don't have any on there. I guess I can I blueprint the ground? Let's see if I can blueprint this. Actually copy. Oops. I don't know if I can copy the ground per se. Control C. Oh, I can. There you go. So we can go ahead and just say patch that in now. And now they'll do the opposite and obviously build. So all those blueprints, like when we add another set of furnaces, things like that, just having this, the storage chest nearby, basically this will do this for me, and then I don't have to sit there and do it again. So that will save so much of my time in that sense. And I can, even if they're slow, even if I don't even have 50, I had 5 or 1. 1 would be a little too much. But all I need to do is worry about getting the materials in that chest. I don't have to worry about, you know, placing it right, things like that. If I already have the blueprint that I've done before, I can just stamp them in, and it does the work for them. So, yeah, they're doing their charge now. Like I said, the charge part gets a little annoying, but that's because you need more robot ports. So you only got 1 there. So, yeah, this is going good. Now let's see what we're low on. I wanted to check this out, see which one we'd hit first low on. So these actually, oddly enough, were the ones that we hit the lowest on, which I'm actually surprised on, but that's cool. So we can go ahead and upgrade these. These will upgrade at pretty good speed because this is 1.25 versus 0.75. So these will actually be faster than the regular crafting speed. So was that 15 seconds maybe or so? But anyways, that'll speed that up. Which then, of course, now I'll have something else that'll slow down. And then you'll want to increase that speed of that item. And that's kind of what you do, you know. You just balance things out and... find the right amounts you need. So, but yeah, let's see what we have now. So we got what is this? Logistics systems available, active provider. So this is just the same. We already have this crap. Is this just the modded one? No, base AI. Oh, buffer chest. Oh yeah, it's just the more fancier chest basically. So I'll do that off camera, not fancy. You get your military stuff. I mean, you get cluster grenade, piercing shotgun. That's not exciting. You got upgrades. You got the condenser turbine. It requires space anyways. Oh, that's it, and everything's space. So this one would be the one to unlock because then you can unlock artillery. And that isn't even going up an inch. Something went wrong down here. Yeah, something happened badly down here. I don't know what I did wrong, but obviously... Chrono mass, oh crap, 3 hours? Oh, that's going to be crappy. Oh, here we go. There you go. I can't see with my... stupid jetpack. Get the smoke out of there. I can't see. There you go. Okay, so we derped up on that accidentally. Well, it's good I just noticed that now. How much does that require? 150? You think there's 150 there? Well, I mean, we could see how much we've produced in total, I guess. Let's see if I can find it so I can click on it first. There you go. Oh, 325 of them probably. So 375 of the science we've done so far. So we definitely can get this part trained, and then we can start on the next one. The artillery one, I'm pretty sure, takes way, way, way more science packs, but at least I can start it and work on it for next time. And then, of course, with that, then I can use that to for the future. So, yeah, we're gonna get hit by that CME. That's not gonna. We're not gonna be able to stop that, unfortunately, but it's all good. We will survive. Now we have robots, so we can at least repair or fix whatever it hits a little easier, hopefully. So let's just hope it doesn't like take out. Imagine it hits this spot with all the. Oh, that would suck so much, but that'd be life. There you go. Unfortunately, these will start dying out first, but they're bringing more waves of them, so that's good news. Every 30 or 35 seconds. There's another wave. Whee! Another wave should be coming. There you go. I love it. So how are you guys doing up here? Let's see what we're low on now. So you guys are keeping up. You guys are keeping up. All of it's actually somewhat keeping up now, potentially. Because you did look like you backed up even more. So I would say we're actually... and this looks like it might be actually keeping up. So if that's the case, all of it keeps up. I might actually leave it there then. So there you go. And then we should be able to unlock artillery now. Oh, we can also do uranium ammo. But I'll do artillery. And, oh, we have the new suit. Oh, this is the good suit. This is your last version of the suit. And what is that going to give us? So that'll give us 40 electric engine, 60 processing unit. You got to use 30 low density. Okay, so it's a 10 by 10 grid. Inventory size 30, which is awesome. Physical has a 10 resistance, which is awesome. The acid is... so it's just basically a bit more on all of it. I wish there was an actual base acid on that. But obviously with a higher equipment grid, we can do a bit more out of that. Which is obviously a nice little thing. Destroyers. Okay, so that doesn't look like it unlocks anything new. Artillery will unlock... oh, okay. Artillery speed and range. But that requires... all the space stuff plus, so 146k. Okay, that's kind of funny. Just looking through this. So this is all space stuff here. So basically from here to there, atomic bomb. Yeah, so you got the atomic bomb and you got the artillery. Watch this. You can just cancel this. I'm going to just annoy them for a second. I knew it would happen. Anyways, there we go, my friends. We did good. We got our gold research up and running, so I'll let that go. I'll do some tweaks here and there, but yeah, things are going again. Our pollution obviously is going to go ramping. Even this pollution is starting to ramp up, so that's cool. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.